Hi, welcome to another episode of On the Boulevard. I'm your host, Ashi Toledano. We've had a lot of exciting events here in the last couple of weeks, from the Boulevard groundbreaking to all the new art events held at the Artist Lofts. Now let's go check out the Boulevard groundbreaking.
Good afternoon. We could have picked a better day, but that's okay. This is a wonderful, wonderful day. It marks the change of the entire city. This is going to be the center of the city. When Greg is done with this boulevard is going to be better than any promenade out there, and it's going to be here. I can't tell you how excited I am. It's been 15 years in the making. It's actually been 15 years in the talking, is really what was happening. For 15 years we talked about it until Ron Smith decided to do it. And that's really what happened. He got the city staff together and he said, let's quit talking and let's start doing. Isn't that what happened?
It was a snowball effect. It started as a small snowball, okay? Today we have an avalanche, and that's what's happening. I can tell you that the dream that we had for the Boulevard, it is 10 times more than I ever could have imagined as a destination. And that's because of Scott Ehrlich. Government can only open up the doors and facilitate. It takes independent person to donate, and also invest their money in the community. And Scott's invested a lot. That's the Artist Lofts, Lumley's Independent Film Theater, coming to downtown Lancaster with a bookstore and a coffee shop. Beck's opening up, the new art museum. You have the Artist Gallery. This is not going to just be a place where Antelope Valley comes. This will be a destination place for LA County to come. And it's just been fantastic. And we better get going here before you all blow away.
What this boulevard is going to be transitioned into a Ramblas in the middle, which is a gathering spot on weekends. It could be parking during the week. We're going to have sidewalk cafes. We have everything you see on the sidewalks is going to be redone with beautiful pavers, street furniture, etc. But what this boulevard really means to a lot of us who have grown up here is this has always been the center. There are a lot of you who were born on Lancaster Boulevard. There are people in the hospital that used to be there. There are pioneers here, and it just didn't happen 50 years ago. Maria Elena from the Lemon Leaf is a pioneer. She opened a restaurant when most people wouldn't open a restaurant 3 years ago on this boulevard, and it's proven successful. This is the place people used to gather to shop. This is the place people used to gather to discuss politics. This is the place after church that you used to come. This is the place in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s where we used to cruise to get to know people, but it was all social. This is the center of the Antelope Valley, and it's going to be put back in its rightful place as the center of the Antelope Valley.
Don't hurt yourself, Rex. All right, let's move on to Rebecca at the Artist Lofts.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Weir, and I'm here with the City of Lancaster, here at the Arbor Lofts on Lancaster Boulevard. And I'm with Amanda Gattenby Johnson. So, Amanda, can you tell me more about the Artist Lofts and when they were built?
We had our grand opening in July 2009. The building was actually completed August 2009, and our first residents moved in. We had a big push for leasing. We filled up our Artist Lofts with amazing artists, and everyone moved in by the end of the year, December 31st, 2009, so we're completely occupied.
That's awesome. So it's been a big success then. That's great. So can you tell me more about the concept behind the Artist Lofts here?
It was really started as a vision by developer Scott Ehrlich and the InSite Development team. Artists are really urban pioneers, and we saw a need on Lancaster Boulevard for some renewal and some revitalization, some redevelopment, and always artists are the first people to come. If you bring the artists in, everybody else will follow. So we just really used that model and decided to bring the lofts, and we do affordable housing. So all of the artist lofts are affordable, and so they help support the artists in that way.
That's awesome. Can you tell me more about how the Artist Lofts are set up?
They're 4-bedroom, 2-bath. They're 1,600 square feet, so there's ample space. We have 220-volt electrical to support ceramic kilns and other electronic equipment. They have really large windows, lots of natural light. We really are encouraging and supporting these units to be used as working studios. We want as many people here creating during the day as possible. It's also a really good community vibe with a lot of artists living and working closely together.
So, Amanda, can you tell me more about what makes this housing complex unique?
Well, we do have a gallery, which we are currently in, that features all of our residents. We have a show every month. The exhibition changes. There are many events happening at the Lofts Gallery. They are always curated by either a resident or myself. This also is a real, like I said, a real sense of community. All these artists are living together. They're feeding off each other. They're getting inspired by each other. So that makes Arbor Lofts very unique. You can always look us up. You can Google Lancaster Artist Lofts and we'll come right up. We also have a blog. It's at artistlofts.tumblr.com. On this blog, I always promote the upcoming events that are happening. Our events are always open to the public. Also, occasionally the gallery will be open. It's on a volunteer basis, so just stop by.
Can you tell me more about the art that's behind us?
This art is by Terry Berman. She is not an Arbor Lofts resident, but we invited her to show in this show. She lives in Los Angeles, and she mostly does kind of pop iconography. This series is musicians. We have John Lennon, Sid Vicious, Jim Morrison, David Bowie, Run DMC, and of course, tribute to Michael Jackson. And these are all acrylic on wood.
That's awesome. I love how it's got the pop of color and how they all work together even though they're different pieces. It's very neat. Well, thank you, Amanda. It was a whole lot of fun talking with you and hearing about the lofts, and it's definitely an opportunity that people should take to come out and see the lofts here and see the local artists' work.
Thanks, Rebecca.
This concludes another exciting episode of On the Boulevard. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon.